Have you ever felt like you want to improve your life, but you don't know where to start? Or you feel busy all the time, but you still feel unproductive? Sometimes the problem is not our ability, but it's about habits and systems we build in our daily life.
Hello everyone, my name is Delviana Wulansari. My student's number is 252-122-111-036. And today I would like to present my extensive listening project titled From Chaos to Clarity. For this project, I choose the genre of educational podcast, especially podcasts that talk about self-improvement and personal productivity. I choose this genre because this podcast not only help me practice my listening skills, but they also give useful insights about building better habits, managing time, and improving daily life. During this project, I listened to several podcasts related to personal development and productivity. So this is my top three podcast video. The first podcast is titled Six Ways You're Blocking Your Own Success Without Realizing. This podcast explains that sometimes we block our own success without realizing it. For example, because of self-doubt, unrealistic goals, or the influence of other people. The second podcast is Five Easy Systems That Bring Instant Order to Your Life. This podcast discusses simple systems that can help us organize our lives better, such as breaking big goals into small tasks and building daily routines. The third podcast is How to Make Time for Everything You Want. This podcast talks about the importance of balancing different areas of life, such as health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. And among these podcasts, the one that impacted me the most is the podcast number two, which is Five Easy Systems That Bring Instant Order to Your Life. I choose this podcast because it provides practical advice that can easily be applied in everyday life. The speaker explains that instead of relying only on motivation, we can build simple systems that help us stay consistent and organized. The main idea of this podcast is that systems help us stay consistent and make our daily life more organized. In this podcast, the speaker introduced five simple systems. The first is the goal setting system, which means breaking big goals into smaller and more manageable tasks. This helps us focus on daily progress instead of feeling overwhelmed. The second system is the night routine. Preparing things the night before, like planning our tasks, can help us start the next day more smoothly. The third system is the morning routine. Starting the day with clear intentions, such as reviewing our goals, can increase productivity and motivation. The fourth system is the food system, which focuses on planning meals in advance. And can save time and help us maintain healthier habits. And the last system is the exercise system, which encourages us to schedule regular workouts so that physical activity becomes part of our routine. Overall, this podcast emphasizes that building simple systems can reduce stress and increase productivity because we rely on consistent habits, not only motivation. From this podcast, I also learned several new vocabulary words. The first word is clarity, which means clearness or the quality of being easy to understand. For example, clarity helps me understand my goals better. The second word is accomplishment, which means something that has been successfully achieved. For example, finishing my assignments gives me a sense of accomplishment. The last word is align, which means to arrange things so they match or work well together. For example, I try to align my daily habits with my long term goals. Moving on to the next slide, as for my output, I created a poster titled Simple Systems for a Better Life. This poster summarized the main ideas from the podcast, 5 easy systems that bring instant order to your life. In the poster, I highlight the message that small systems and consistent habits can help us organize our lives and achieve our goals more effectively. It also shows the 5 systems, which is goal setting system, night routine, morning routine, food system, and exercise system. As for my reflection, through this extensive listening project, I learned that improving our lives does not always require big changes. Sometimes small and consistent habits can create significant improvements. Listening to this podcast also helped me expand my vocabulary and improve my listening skills. More importantly, the ideas from the podcast encourage me to manage my time better and build more productive daily habits. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your kind attention. Goodbye.